Happy Saturday, guys. Today's workout is a squat clean ladder. So we're going to be increasing our weight for our squat cleans every round, and the reps are going down. We're going to tag that along with some burpee box jump overs. So first of all, with the burpee box jump overs, if you don't have a box to jump over, you guys can use any object to kind of give you a cue to jump over it, whether it be a dumbbell that you're using for your squat cleans, or if you have some kind of object like a box, like a small cardboard box or anything like that, just to give you an idea of how high you should be jumping and be consistent with your jump height. That's the cardio component. The squat cleans are more of the strength and endurance component of this workout, and we're going to be increasing in weight. If you don't have something where you can kind of modulate the weight with and increase every round there, choose one weight that's kind of something that you would be in the rounds 2 or 4 that would be challenging, but you're able to kind of keep moving with, and see if you can keep each set done in 4 minutes. So if you do 30 and then the 15 squat cleans, and you might be using like a sandbag, try to get that all done in 4 minutes. Then the next set, try to get that done before 8 minutes. Then the next set before 12 minutes, until you finish that within 20 minutes, which is the prescribed time limit that I put today for this workout. And I want you guys to try to aim to get within that. If you fall a little bit, if you go after that time limit, so if you're going 21 plus or something like that, that's okay. But it should be nowhere near the 30-minute workout. Also, it shouldn't be a 10-minute workout either. If you can try to get heavy weights. If you're really limited to light weights today, it might be closer to that 10 to 15-minute mark there. Just to give you an idea of what kind of stimulus you should get for this workout. Once you finish this workout here, guys, we're gonna finish off with that afterburner, which is a downward dog stretch to kind of get the hamstrings, thoracic spine, and then we're going a 60-second lizard stretch, which is really trying to focus on opening up the hips, getting nice and deep in that lizard pose, which is kind of like a bottom of a lunge position there. We're going to hang out in each position there for 60 seconds and really try to floss out and open up those positions. Hope you enjoy today's workout and the afterburner. We'll see you next for the warm-up video. Alright, so for today's warm-up, guys, we have the 60, 45, 30, and 15 seconds of Russian twists, alternating gorilla rows, and kettlebell swings. So as we go down in those intervals, I want you to increase your intensity, go a little bit faster to increase that heart rate. First movement, Russian twist, guys. You can use a weight, or you can just go body weight, whichever one you feel comfortable with. Let's keep our legs off the ground, tightening up that core. Hands can be linked together. We're going to reach over to the opposite side each time, really trying to twist at the trunk as we do that. Make sure you're not reaching for it. I like to link my hands together and really try to keep them straight as I do them. Then that really pushes me to twist my trunk as I do that Russian twist. Next movement, guys, for 60 seconds, we're going to go for alternating gorilla rows. So find 2 objects that you feel comfortable going for single arm rows, or those alternating gorilla rows, for 60 seconds here. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into that wide stance, kind of that sumo stance, bend over at the hips so that the weights are between your legs. And then from here, guys, we're going to pull one arm up, shoulder back nice and tight, really feeling that lat. Then we're going to alternate with the opposite. And we're going to go for 60 seconds of as many reps as we can in that 60-second interval, guys. Next movement after that, use one of your weights, and we'll go for kettlebell swings. So squat stance here, back and chest up nice and tall, hinge at the hips, drive that weight straight overhead. As you do those kettlebell swings, guys, really think about your breathing, start to link that up with your movements, and again, use it as a cardio movement to get your heart rate up during this warm-up. Next interval, you're going to do those 3 movements again, 45 seconds. then 30, then 15 seconds. And increase your intensity as you go down, guys, in those time periods. After you're done that first part of the warm-up, guys, we're going to do some quick mobility for that front rack position. So find a post, or even if you have a door frame, you can use that as well. We're going to get our elbow, so this meaty part of the tricep, onto the post like this, and then we're going to push our body, so this part of the body here, guys, so that lat where it connects all the way up into the arm. I want you to get it close to that post, holding that for 60 seconds. You should feel a stretch in that tricep, in that lat as well. You might feel in the back of the shoulder a little bit, but we're going to go for that 60 seconds, play around with it. You don't have to stay static. As you're in that position, you can also try to move your hand out to the side a little bit, twist, externally rotate, internally rotate, play around with it. Really try to get a good stretch out of that front rack. That will be the warm-up for today, guys. We'll see you next for the movement standards.
Where did you position your rope for your burpees? Then from there, you're going to go into your burpees. So 3 to 5 burpees, finding that rhythm of what the speed is going to be. Are you stepping into it? Are you jumping up for it? Play around with it. What works for you? Okay?
Guys, is that clean. So it is a squat clean. If you have a barbell, if you have a kettlebell, dumbbell, we're doing squat cleans. If you're not comfortable pulling from the ground and you're new to the squat clean, you're just learning it, let's work just from that hand position. So remember, just bringing it down to about the knees, making sure the hips are back and we're folded forward to get ourselves in that good hang position. Only go down to the floor if you are keeping that back nice and flat and you feel comfortable doing the full movement. So the kettlebell staying tight to the body, or the barbell staying tight to the body, and all the movement mechanics are there. Alright guys, hope that was a great WOD for you. Afterburner today, we're going to stretch it out. We're going to start off with a 60-second downward dog pose. So you guys can kind of walk yourself out into this position. So you can get into that push-up, and then push your head back into that downward dog, or if you'd like, you can walk your hands in a little bit closer to do that. The idea here is, guys, we're trying to really get ourselves into a kind of V shape when we're in that downward dog, so really trying to press our upper back in towards our knees as we're in that position. Really trying to feel that stretch in our upper back, calves. You'll feel that a little bit there. If you want, you can kind of pump out your calves. Feel a little bit of a stretch there. Hang out in that position for about 60 seconds, guys. Make sure you're breathing. Get your heart rate down after that workout. After that, guys, we're going to get into a 60-second lizard stretch per side. So with that, guys, we're going to take a lunge. Shin is vertical, back knee is on the floor. And then we're going to try to drop our elbows down to the floor as much as we can. Really trying to feel that stretch in that hip capsule there. 60 seconds per side, guys. Really feeling the hips out and then getting a good stretch in our hamstrings and upper back. Hope you guys enjoy that. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the next workout.